Hello, Zebstrike Army. My name is Jacob as always, and I'm the advocate and head coach for your reigning, defending, undisputed APA champions, the Green Bay Pikachus. And this is the semifinals match for APA Wi-Fi season number 3, where we're facing KyleAye, the head coach of the Miami Donphans. I almost had a brain fart. I was going to say the Miami Donphans, but that would have been close, but not quite. But no cigar. Anyway, this is a semifinal match. The team building portion, the battle will be tomorrow. I'm recording this on Thursday, April 5th. Battle will be going up on April 8th, but the team builder April 7th. So, oh boy. Semifinals, 2 battles away from winning and retaining our championship of the APA, which I don't want to lose. And honestly, if you would have told me that with the team that we built, we would have been 11-2 plus 41 like in 13 games this season, I would have told you you're crazy because that differential is just insane. But anyway, we're gonna go all out this time against KyleAye. Last time we kept things in secret. We purposely didn't bring certain sets because there was no reason for us to bring certain sets, certain Pokemon, etc., etc. There just wasn't a reason for it. So to be quite honest, hey, it's totally fine by me. Whatever he like it's totally fine that we didn't go all out, because now it's gonna be great that we're going all out this time. So let's get started, shall we? You guys know how these team builders work. We go over our 11 Pokemon, his 11 Pokemon, and 6 we're bringing, and why we're bringing them. So let's get started. Our Pokemon are as followed. That team hasn't changed in a while, so we have Zygarde 50%, Mega Manectric, Fortress, Azelf, Jellicent, Nihilego, Emboar, Licky, Liepard, Masquerain, and Tapu Bulu. Our Z Pokemon are Zygarde 50% and Tapu Bulu. Kyle's team is as followed: Tapu Koko, Hawlucha, Porygon 2, Serena, Mega Scizor, Alola Persian, Reuniclus, Darmanitan, Weezing, Seismitoad, and Haxorus. Now, first and foremost, his Z Pokemon are Tapu Koko and Haxorus. I do expect a Z move on something. What it's going to be, I am not quite sure. It could be either one of those, honestly, Koko or Haxorus, but I think Haxorus more likely than Koko. But the biggest threats from his team to our team that we have to prepare for are Specs, Tapu Koko, Swords Dance, Hawlucha, Dragon Dance, Haxorus. And honestly, those are like the biggest threats to my team. Scizor could be kind of an issue, but it's Mega Scizor. We do have a Mega Manectric. Doesn't wall it or counter it, but it checks it pretty well. Same with Zygarde, as long as he might bring HP Ice again. I don't know. We'll see. Jellicent can kind of handle Mega Scizor as well, but we need Jellicent for our Lucha, which we'll get to. But anyway, first and foremost, I think the biggest threat that my friend Tyler, aka Phantom Base, who's in the other semifinal this game versus 6-foot Hacks, or aka Leo, we were doing mocks and stuff. He brought Specs Tapu Koko, and it gave me a lot of trouble. So I'm thinking to myself, how can I stop Specs Tapu Koko? How can I stop it? And I'm like, well, Assault Vest Bulu is my best check to that. Like, he would more than likely, he might bring HP Poison, to be honest, because Bulu can, if it's bulky enough, survive that. So that's why we're going with this current set for Tapu Bulu, because it will help us beat a Specs Tapu Koko. After Rocks, it is a 3-hit KO. That's not even taking into consideration grassy terrain, so that's really great. So after Rocks, we live 3 Specs Dazzling Gleam. So that's really, really great. And we'll be switching in with grassy terrain, so we'll be getting recovery there as well. So that'll kind of mitigate the Rocks damage to a degree, if Rocks even get up, which they potentially and easily could. His rockers are Seismitoad, just Seismitoad. Did I really miss that? His only rocker is Seismitoad, wow. So Tapu Bulu, I want to be one of our leads more than likely, because if he leads Koko, we stay in and we click Corn Leech and pretty much knock him out. And I'll be able to scout what kind of Bulu or what kind of Koko set it is, because I think even if he be Jolly Bravebird, Z Bravebird, I'm pretty sure Koko should be able, or Bulu should be able to live that. Bulu should. Oh no, it definitely does not live a Supersonic Sky Strike. So I would have to scout the Fortress set out. I want to Mega Evolve Mega Manectric as soon as possible too, because we are bringing that. But we have HP Fire, Horn Leech, Mega Horn, Nature Madness. This is a really good check to Reuniclus, because it will keep it low with Nature Madness. Mega Horn pretty much will 2-hit KO any variant of it, but I really expect a Iron Defense or Acid Armor mod. It would be Dual Dance Rainiclus with Calm Mind, Iron Defense / Acid Armor, Recover, and Psychic or Psy Shock, one of the two. I think Psychic, I guess it doesn't really matter which one he brings. Or doesn't bring. I think Psy Shock would be better because for one, it hits Nihilego better, and if we're Assault Vest on Pokemon, aka this Tapu Bulu, it'll help him with that. So I really think that's the set he would bring versus us, because we haven't brought Liepard once all season. I think we got Liepard like week 3. Pretty sure that's when we got Liepard, and we haven't brought it once. So I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be like seeing that and be like, yo, this man hasn't brought Liepard once. I can get away with this Rainiclus set. So, you know, I think that's what he's gonna do. And this Tapu Bulu set will keep it low. We are bulky enough on the physically defensive side where Psy Shock won't be doing that much even at +1, so that's awesome. And we can Mega Horn. He's got it set up completely. I will switch this straight into Rainiclus every time. Sure, he could click HP Poison, but then we'll know he's HP Poison. So that's important. He didn't reveal anything. He was in Assault Vest set last time, so I didn't really see a whole lot. I didn't watch this side of the battle. I probably should have, but you know, I didn't. So that happens, and we battle in about 30 minutes. So don't really have time to watch it. I guess I could potentially watch it, but really quick after this team builder. But yep, that's Tapu Bulu. And the way I want this team to work is I want Tapu Bulu plus our next Pokemon, Choice Banded Zygarde, to break through his team so we can get an late game sweep with Nihilego, a Scarf Nihilego, which we'll get to. That is the entire premise of this team. That is our best win con, I think, here. I don't think Zygarde can win with Dragon Dance versus him. I'm pretty sure he only can win with Choice Band. Or not win, it can break his team with Choice Band because his team does not appreciate 1,000 Arrows. His only switch into Banded 1,000 Arrows realistically is like a really physically defensive Porygon 2 or Serena. And both of those really don't appreciate Toxic Spikes, which you also are bringing, which we'll reveal on Fortress later. So, to be honest, this is why I'm running Banded Zygarde. We have Outrage, because in case it's late game, we can click like Outrage and potentially just win. Extreme Speed to keep Haxorus and Hawlucha at check, or the best we can. I know Hawlucha probably will use its Electric Seed, get that going. He can't bring Grassy Seed, because that'd be weird to bring, because there's no guarantee I bring Bulu. I mean, Bulu matches up pretty okay versus team. We have to watch out for certain threats, but I fully expect Rainiclus to come again. It kind of has to. It's his best way to deal with Mega Manectric spam. Mega Manectric spam is actually pretty good here. I really like it. So, to be quite honest, Zygarde should be able to break his team in combination with Bulu, which we'll talk about in Nihilego last. But let's talk about our defensive mons now. We're going to do things a little bit differently. We'll save our win con for last. Let's talk about, I guess, Jellicent here. Jellicent is our, we were just talking about Hawlucha. It's our way to prevent Hawlucha from just wrecking our team. We live a, was it Jolly or Adamant after Rocks, +2 Acrobatics. I knew it was one of the two. Hawlucha. Come on, game. Yeah. It is Jolly. It is an Adamant +2 Acrobatics after Rocks, and if he has Throat Chop, we have Colbur Berry. Ice Beam will 2-hit KO it for sure with our investment. It also with a certain EVs that I think he'll run, so that's really cool. And then it'll put it in range of Extreme Speed, so we'll see what happens there. But or we can go Mega Manectric to get an Intimidate off on it if we need to do that. We need to Mega Evolve Mega Manectric really fast. I say that like so many times, but it's actually super important in this matchup to get Intimidate on certain Pokemon. It's just integral, to be quite honest with you guys. But yeah, that's for sure. Why was I running that in there? Anyway, let's go to our, well, we have Scald for Stab, Taunt for Porygon 2. Now I can't run much speed on this. I need that special attack to have Hawlucha go into range of Zygarde, which at +1 it wouldn't anyway, so maybe we just run speed. Yeah, I'm just gonna run speed. Yeah, I'll just run the rest into speed right there. Ice Beam still 2 KOs unless it's really, really, really bulky Hawlucha. So that's the route we want to go for sure. I'm just trying to contemplate. I don't really like changing things last minute, but hey, if it's gonna help us win, it's gonna help us win. Yeah, I kind of like that we changed Giga Drain and Tentacruel last minute in the P4G matchup. But you guys don't know that yet. You guys aren't gonna see that until the 13th of April because battles got pushed back because of PAX East, and it's a slow end to the season essentially, but we're in playoffs and we're facing Choice CJ, which you guys will see that team builder next Thursday, the 12th, and then the 13th the battle will go up. So this was going up Saturday and Sunday this upcoming weekend, WrestleMania weekend, so I'm kind of pumped for that. So there's that. Pretty generic Jellicent set. I think it's not pretty much the same one we had last time. I don't think we changed anything. But hey, Ice Beam is what we need on this, so I will gladly take it. Next up, we need Pokemon to deal with Zygarde. Zygarde, we have Zygarde. To deal with Haxorus. We have an offensive check in the Heligo, which we'll get to. But then we need a defensive check, and that is what Fortress will provide us. I don't know what item to run. I can't determine whether or not I should run Rocky Helmet, Octoberry. Well, I don't need Octoberry. Octoberry is silly because Incinerate is Haxorus' only fire move, and this is what we're gonna switch into it. I kind of want like Rocky Helmet, but Poison Jab. We switch into that. That'll be immune. Earthquake won't be doing that much damage. I'm pretty sure he'd have Outrage, so yeah, I'd rather have Leftovers here, I think, because that'll maintain Fortress's longevity throughout the match. Especially if Grassy Terrain's up and running, it's going to be pretty healthy, so I think Leftovers is definitely the way to go here. So Fortress has Explosion, Toxic Spikes, Stealth Rock, and Gyro Ball. His team's extremely weak to Toxic Spikes. His ways to remove hazards are Serena, which I don't think should come because Bulu can hit it really hard. Emboar can. It's not going to appreciating a devastating +1 devastating Drake. If that's what he wants to switch into a Zygarde, I don't really think that's a good Zygarde switching if we are devastating Drake. So I'm glad we brought that set to try to deter him from bringing Serena, because Serena really can't OHKO it back either, or like do a lot of damage back even with HP Ice, unless he goes like Specs, which then he's not hitting as hard or taking hits as well, and he'd probably just die to a +1 devastating Drake, which, you know, that's on him. So I really don't think he'll bring Serena. So his ways to remove hazards are Defog Tapu Koko, Defog Hawlucha, which I guess if he's a Specs Koko, he might be able to fit Defog on there, but either way, Koko would then be getting paralyzed, or poisoned, sorry, by the T-Spikes if he wants to remove hazards. Hawlucha is a safe pick, though, but he needs Hawlucha to kind of be a win con here, so I don't really think he would bring in that range. What he would bring Defog on is Mega Scizor, so that could potentially be a thing, but if he removes his own hazards, he's only got one Stealth Rock setter, so that's not really good if he removes his own rocks. So that's really good. He brought Toxic Spikes last me for some weird reason. I don't understand why. I mean, like, we have a Heligo that we brought to every single game. 12 games in the regular season. Last week against Chase. This week against him. That's 14 games in a row we brought in a Heligo and Zygarde to every single matchup. So, I mean, I don't really think Toxic Spikes are all really that great against us, especially when you have Pokemon like Fortress. And I don't think he's got a Ghost type. I don't think he's got a Ghost type. No, he's got no Ghost types, so I really don't think Toxic Spikes are even viable really here. I don't think Weezing's viable. I guess it's a solid switch into Bulu, but the Bulu set we were going to run would have absolutely roasted Weezing with, we were planning on running Zen Headbutt with Psyche MZ, but I realized, I'm just like, you know, if Weezing wants to come, we have so many things to deal with that. We have Zygarde offensively with 1,000 Arrows is not going to appreciate that, and a Heligo can switch in pretty easily. Jellicent can switch in pretty easily. So I'm not really afraid of a Weezing. So I decided Assault Vest is just a lot better to handle Specs Coco more than Psyche MZ would be for Weezing. And if he doesn't bring Weezing, Psyche MZ is essentially useless. Whereas if we're AV with Bulu, we can take hits a little bit better from Pokemon like Seismitoad that had Sludge Wave. Or Poison Jab, well, not Poison Jab Hex, not Kebia, we're Assault Vest. Pretty sure Haxorus will bring Dragon, Ground, potentially. Maybe not Ground. It'd just be Dragon, Poison, and gosh, what would the last move be? Maybe, well, with Dragon Dance, he could bring, like, Dragon Dance, Swords Dance. I mean, that'd be kind of strange. I've seen it done before, so it won't be that out of the question. But yeah, Assault Vest just works a lot better. Oh, Reinoclist, it helps us so much with, too. So, Reinoclist was a huge issue. Same with Coco, Specs Coco. So, there's that. We have to be really careful playing around Coco until I see the set on it. I mean, I guess if it's banded, it's not going to be, or a Supersonic Sky Strike, Zyger can live in HPS and kill 1,000 arrows. If he is that set. But yeah, I don't think I think he'll be Specs more than anything, because our team really doesn't appreciate, like, Electric or Fairy for the most part. So I could see him bring that. I think he purposely left it out of the first matchup so he could bring it this time. Same with the Reinoclist. I think he purposely just brought Assault Vest to throw me off my game, saying, oh, he might potentially bring AV again, and like I feel like he'll bring the Dual Dance Reinoclist for sure. Like, I feel like that's a very, very good win con for him, and we need to be prepared for that. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But anyway, that's Fortress for you. Next up we have our Mega Manectric. We are going Modest. I don't think we went Modest last time. I think it was Timid. So there's that. We have enough speed for a Coco and Hawlucha. Speed creeping as Elf. I think that's what it is. It looks like that. I'm just making sure that they don't go to 185 if they're, like, I'm just making sure it doesn't jump really quick. No, it goes to 184. So yeah, we go 185 because I'm pretty sure he'll just creep a Zelf unless he's Scarfed or something like that. Hawlucha might not even creep a Zelf because he might just be like, yo, I just want to outspeed Scarf to Zelf after I get my +2, which would make sense. I wouldn't even disregard that. I think that makes a whole lot of sense if he just goes Adamant. Maybe enough speed for, like, Zygarde besides that. Like, he might just run Adamant enough speed for Zygarde. That could potentially work, but then he's not running, he's running more speed and everything, so, or more speed, so he wouldn't have as much bulk then in that case. But he could potentially do that for sure. I could see him doing that. One of the Pokemon that I don't even think will come at all is Darmanitan. Only because, like, Zygarde can set up on it, and Jellicent kind of just sits there versus it. Fire is not spammable versus our team, really. Nihilego can live one fire move with, like, if it's Scarfed or Banded. Nihilego can live one and then potentially get a Beast Boost off. So I do think that's kind of risky to bring Darmanitan. I mean, it could be a nice pivot, or not a nice pivot, that's not what I'm trying to say. It could be a nice, like, U-turn switch initiative Pokemon. But at the same time, I don't really think he brings it. I don't. I mean, we're prepped for it if he does bring it. We have Zygarde and we have Jellicent, but at the same time, I don't see it coming. I just don't. His team's already pretty weak to 1,000 arrows. I don't really think he wants it to be more weak to 1,000 arrows. So there's that. So that is our well, I didn't talk about Mega Man. It's got HP Grass for Seismitoad, Thunderbolt just to spam. Signal Beam. What was Signal Beam for? Like, do I have a reason for Signal Beam? Or was it for, like, a Alola person? Thunderbolt's gonna be doing, like, just as much damage. Oh, I think Signal Beam was just there to hit Haxorus, like, somewhat hard. Like, I mean, the thing is, though, like, it's gonna hit Haxorus somewhat hard. Or not Haxorus, although the person the same. Haxorus, we need something to hit Haxorus. Could run Ice Fang, but what is our attack stat? Pretty bad. Yeah. I'm just seeing if there's any other thing that we could potentially want to run versus him. I mean, I guess Toxic He does have a Cleric and Serene. I think it's is it Aromatherapy or Heal Bell. It gets one of the two. But that's it. There's no guarantee he brings that. I mean, what else would we really even bring versus him? Like, there's really not a whole lot we'd even want to bring versus him. I don't see any attacks that can even do a lot of damage to a hack. How much does a Hyper Beam do? Like, just curious, out of curiosity, how much would a Hyper Beam do to instead of Signal Beam? Because I could just go that route to a Haxorus. Yo, Hyper Beam does a lot of damage. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Doubt Ice Fang does more. Ice Fang does nothing really. Ice Fang doesn't do anything. The Hyper Beam does a lot of damage. I think that's the set. I mean, if we need to nuke that Haxorus and do Oblivion, we can, and then we can revenge with. Yeah, because I need something on most of my Pokemon to beat Haxorus. Screw it. We're going Hyper Beam! We are legitimately going Hyper Beam on this thing, because we don't need Signal Beam. Hyper Beam will hit it harder, yes. We have to recharge, but it's 150 base power move. We're not just gonna get that with any old move. Like, nothing else will even do that much damage to it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. That's cool. But anyway, that's our Magma Electric now that we've talked about that. Flamethrower is for obvious reasons. We have a lot of bulk. We have enough speed for what I said. We should be able to take on Mega Scizor, hopefully. U-Turn is not a 2-hit KO. Adamant U-Turn, not a 2-hit KO on us, so we should be okay to switch in relatively easily once we get Mega Evolved. We're not Mega, I don't really want to switch in yet. But let's go to our win con now. We have a Choice Scarf Nihilego. This checks offensive Dragon Dance +1 Haxorus. It's our best check. Originally, I had Clear Smog. I had Clear Smog on this. But I put Dazzling Gleam because I want to be able to hit that Haxorus as hard as I possibly can. So that's why I'm running this set. I'm running Dazzling Gleam does 65 to 77. That's max HP Haxorus. Yeah, everything else is gonna kill me, so kind of stinks, but we're not very frail. This thing is literally there just to check +1 Haxorus. We need it. If Pokemon like the Dragon Dance, Pokemon like Zygarde, Haxorus, Dragonite, Salamence, if you have ways to beat them offensively, if you have ways to check them like offensively and you don't do it, like, you're just kind of kicking yourself in the foot. Like, is that the saying? I think so. Kind of just like kicking yourself for, you know, why make that play or why not bring this. If you have access to it, you should probably do it. That's why I usually like having a good Choice Scarf Pokemon that's over base 101. Yeah, base 101. I like having it. Any nice Scarf Pokemon over base 101, because that gives us the option to have it in our back pocket if we want to go that way. If we face a scary Dragon Dance Pokemon that especially has Z-moves like Haxorus, we need to be able to check that thing. If it's just like more offensive, which I'm gonna be able to look at the damage. If it's like the Dazzling Gleam does 79 to 94 to a Haxorus, so it's important. We have to be careful. Nihilego, Sludge Wave is very, very, very spammable versus his team if Mega Scizor is gone. Yes, he's got Seismitoad to resist that, but other than Seismitoad, his team doesn't really appreciate Sludge. Like, Seismitoad and Scizor are the only Pokemon that really appreciate a Sludge Wave on his entire team. So that's really important. We're going to outspeed any variant of Haxorus that's +1 or less. If he's +2, well, that's my fault for playing like an idiot and letting it get to +2. In theory, I really should never be letting it get to more than +1. But yeah, we just need to play accordingly, and we should be a-okay to win this game. But to recap, we have Bulky Brienne, the Tapu Bulu, A-Rod, the Zygarde, Clinton Dix, the Jellicent, Lambo, the Fortress, Scruffy, the Mega Manectric, and Claymaker, the Nihilego. I'm super excited for this game. I really want to beat Kyle this time because I want to remain APA champion. This isn't like the championship, but we have to beat Kyle in order to have an opportunity at retaining the championship for another season. That'd be back-to-back championships in APA. I know you guys didn't see the last one, but we won off screen. I should have really uploaded all those games. Sadly, I don't have all, for whatever reason, I don't have all the games saved. I thought I had the entire run saved where I was replacement coach last season, but hey, I don't, sadly. But we did win. We did win. I could probably upload that in the montage, but there's really no point. But we need to retain our championship in the APA. That's what I really want the most, and I want to keep the title in Titletown, USA, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Battle will be up tomorrow, Zipstrike Army. Have a great day. I love you all. Bye-bye. Peace. Hello, Zipstrike Army. My name is JaCubAsAlways, and I'm the advocate and head coach for your reigning, defending, undisputed APA champions, the Green Bay Pikachus, and we're the only team that doesn't matter. And we're facing KyleAye, the head coach of the Miami Donphans. Make sure to check him out in the description down below to his Twitter and YouTube. He's had a phenomenal season. He just beat A-Drive for a second time in a row last week. So, whew, this should be a good game. I'm really looking forward to it. He's got a lot of threats to our team. But yeah, we went over our team builder. It'll be in the description to a playlist. Let's get started and see what he brings. For Uniclus, Serena, Haxorus. Wow. He didn't bring Coco or Hawlucha. He didn't bring Coco or Hawlucha. Damn. He brought Haxorus, so that's a huge threat, but he didn't bring Mega Scizor either. Wow, Sludge Wave spam is so real versus team once we get like a boost going. Oh my gosh. I'm really tempted. I really want to try to get Toxic Spikes up right and rolling. I don't want to go with Mega Manectric. Oh wait, well Mega Manectric's, I mean, I could get a Mega Evolution off right away. Mega Manectric's like not like too crucial to this team. Like there's nothing that I absolutely need it for since he didn't bring Mega Scizor. So I could just switch it. Yeah, I could just lead with it, get my Mega up, and click the right move that I need. Do I want to lead Mega Manectric? I think I do. But the issue, sort of, with that is if he leads Porygon 2. I don't think he'd lead Porygon 2, though. To be honest, no. So I'm just going to confirm that. Yo, he didn't bring Tapu Koko or Hawlucha. Those were, like, some of the biggest threats to my team. I'm shocked. If he wants to lead Toad, I will just immediately click HP Grass, even if it's Rindoberry, whatever. We're pretty bulky. HP Grass should 2-hit KO through Rindo. 2-hit KO, not Oko. But if he's not Rindo, we might just Oko, unless he's Assault Vest or something. But I want to Scout for lead Mega Manectric. And he leads, I don't know who that is, Darmanitan. I mean, Jellicent's just switching to this, but I really want to see if this thing's Scarfed. Does Mega Manectric live? Alright, Mega Manectric. I'm sure it lives as Scarf. Yeah, Flare Blitz does 82 max. Banded would kill us for sure. But then he would knock himself out, essentially. I could make the safe play, but what do I need? This would be nice for Serena, though. So I don't really think I want to risk it. Same time, he doesn't really want to take a Thunderbolt if he's not. So then again, I kind of need to Mega Evolve this. Well, does Earthquake kill us? Earthquake doesn't. Earthquake does less than Flare Blitz. I think I'm going to go for it and just see if this thing's Scarf so I know how to play around it. I want to know how to play around this. Mega Manectric's not too important in this game anyway. He's not Scarf. Is he going to knock himself out? That's okay with me. He's banded and knocked himself out. So it's a double down. Cool. On double down, you want to go to your Scarfer potentially, but I don't really want to do that. I don't really need this for sure. I think I want to just trade rocks probably. Or get Toxic Spikes up. I mean, you know what's awesome about this? Jellicent can spin block. Jellicent can spin block for sure. So what we're going to do is go into Fortress right now. Would he go to Haxorus? I don't really think he would. Haxorus is probably his win condition. I mean, looking at the team, Toxic Spikes just do a lot more damage to his team. We go to Fortress. We do outspeed Rainiclus too, because I forgot to say this in the team builder. He goes to Serena. Interesting. Do I not just go to Bulu here? I'd imagine I would just go to Bulu. I wouldn't understand why I wouldn't. And this thing doesn't get much for Bulu, so... I'm just gonna go to Bulu. Then we can click Mega Horn, that'll hit a lot of... That'll hit everything really hard. Hidden Power Fire. That's gonna do nothing. We are Assault Vest. Okay. I would imagine he doesn't want this thing to take a Mega Horn, but what does he really switch into? A Porygon 2? I mean, Nature Madness is probably just my best play overall here. I don't want to reveal Mega Horn yet, so I'm going to click Nature Madness. I'm sure we're faster. I mean, his switch into this is probably just Porygon? How about those Porygon take our hit? Fizdef will take it really, really well. Fizdef does 27 to 32, our Horn Leech does, but Nature Madness will put that into range. HP Fire Serena, like, I'm not... I doubt it's HP Ice. Well, maybe he predicted Zygarde to come in, too. It could be Zygarde. Does he have Toxic? That wouldn't be good if he's got Toxic. He's got U-Turn. That's not going to do much at all. That doesn't do much at all. He goes to Haxorus. We go immediately to Fortress. Like, straight to Fortress. Don't care. Yeah, he goes to Haxorus. I'm not staying in here at all. Fortress is the play here. Well, Jellicent can actually kind of take this on too as well to a degree, but I gotta try to get Toxic Spikes up. He could have Fire EMZ, Incinerate. Yeah, that's a move, right? Incinerate. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. We need Bulu for Rainiclus, so I'm not staying in. Do I go to Fortress or Jellicent? I'm going to go to Fortress. If he wants to whip out the Fire EMZ, that's fine, but Either way, go to Fortress here. We're really defensive, so we live a Fire EMZ anyway, so he switches out. Brandino, which is his Reuniclus. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to take the opportunity to get my Toxic Spikes up and just hope this thing's not... Actually, do I dare try to get my hazards up? Because if he starts like... If he is a... Wait, how much is... Yeah, 2 turns of Grassy Terrain. I almost have no reason... Man, but if he is the Acid Armor set, we're not going to be having fun. I can't risk it being the Acid Armor set. No, not risking the Acid Armor set. Going straight back to Bulu. You see, I knew he was bringing that set. I absolutely knew it. Now, I'm just going to go for Nature Madness into Horn Leech. Or do I click Mega Horn? Do I break this thing even? Or do I go to Jellicent to whittle this thing down? What does a Mega Horn do to a +2 Reuniclus? That's 28 to 34. That's not anything. That's Fizz Def though. I'm gonna have to just whittle it down with Nature Madness. He goes for another Acid Armor. Okay, he's gonna recover here for sure. Okay, what we do now is we go to Jellicent and we click Taunt. We go to Jellicent and we click Taunt now. Because he's going to be forced to click Recover here, I would assume. And we'll at least try to keep this low. And if he doesn't click Recover, well then he's in trouble. Wish I would have brought Bug EMZ if I didn't. He's not set up, so we can just whittle this thing down. We can actually beat this Reuniclus 1v1 now. I got him right where I want him. I click Taunt. I have to click Taunt here. No doubt I have to click Taunt. And we'll eventually beat this thing 1v1 because we have Recover. Yeah, we will beat him 1v1. No doubt. I just have to... Yeah, I click Taunt here. I guess it could have been Life Orb Darmanitan, but it doesn't really matter because both of them are knocked out anyway. Taunt is so obvious, but I don't care. Taunt's my play. I'm not going to let him set up +1. Because Psyshock to a Jellicent, I don't think will be doing anything. Jellicent does 25 to 29. And then Skull does 22 to 26 in return. I will just spam Scald now. Spamming Scald is my best play. I think he's forced to switching out. I will 1v1 this Reuniclus for sure. I will 1v1 this Reuniclus, no doubt about it. I don't think he can... Oh, he switches out, nice. Goes into 4 dry, his Seismitoad probably... No, it's Porygon 2, nice. He's download, awesome. And he gets a special attack. We don't get a burn, that's okay. So what does that tell us about Porygon 2? Does that tell us anything about Porygon 2 here? That looks like it did 12 to 14, 12 and a half to 14 and a half, give or take. The thing is, we know we can beat that Reuniclus. For sure. We can beat Reuniclus with Jellicent. So I need to keep Jellicent alive. Do I want to try to get my rocks up here for the rest of his team? Because it could be really nice. However, what if... I don't want to be taking a discharge or anything with this and get paralyzed and then we're in trouble. So the play is probably just to go into Bulu, huh? I would assume that's their play, just to go straight into Tapu Bulu. I guess. I don't want to take a Toxic or anything. Yeah, I don't want to get Jellicent poison because it's really important. He goes for Substitute. Interesting. What kind of Porygon 2 set is this? This is weird. Weird. I could have taunted that, but maybe he wasn't fast enough. But I wasn't going to risk a Toxic. Yeah, I'm going to click Horn Leech. That'll definitely break this up, and I know we're faster. Sub-Toxic Recover Tri-Attack? Is that the set? Is that... I'd assume that's the set, if he's got Ice Beam. That's not going to be able to 2 KOS. Or is that a crit? He froze us. Yo, that's an offensive Porygon too. That really sucks that Bulu's like this. Could try to Thaw, but then he just gets behind another sub. Does he Bolt Beam maybe? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. He's going to sub for sure. Doesn't have a reason not to. Zygarde's going to die based on that damage. Yo, that's got to be like an offensive Porygon 2 here. To Tapu Bulu? Toward Assault Vest? Tapu Bulu? +1. It's gotta be like more offensive here, because that did 101 damage. That's gotta be modest. No. It's not modest. Weird. How did he get 101 damage out of that? Or were we at 158? Maybe we were at 158, because the calc says like 100. Man, if he is... That's not a very good thing at all. Oh, I don't like that he... I guess we're just going to try to... I'm just going to go to Jellicent. Man. That freeze really sucks. We'll try to figure out a way around it, though. He's going to sub again. Not surprised by that. I mean, I got a scout for the potential discharge. I'm sure he's got it. Sub, discharge, Ice Beam, recover. I guess that's what he would have, but I don't want to take that damage, you know? I just want to scout to see if he's got discharge. Yeah, he's got discharge. Maybe we can Thaw, that would really be great. Please Thaw, Bulu. Come on, Bulu. So he kills us. Do I dare try to bring in a Nihilego? I really think I don't have a choice but to bring in Nihilego right now. But do we even break subs from this thing? This is the thing. Do we even break a sub with our Nihilego set? Yep, Sludgeway breaks sub. But if he paralyzes us, it's like GG when Nihilego can't win then. Jeez, this is tough. So I know Zygarde's gonna go down. I think we. Well, what would Zygarde, a banded Zygarde, do? Okay. I think the way we win this game is if we go boom with the Fortress, break that sub. Wait, can we live as... I don't think we can live 2 discharges. Fortress. Fortress lives 2 discharges. We get up rocks and go boom boom. I think that's our play. And then we can try to win with... Yeah. Let me get up rocks. Let me get up rocks here. Gonna discharge. That should do 38 to 45. Nope. Let me set up rocks. Well, he can't click sub here. That's awesome. I can just explode. And he won't be behind a sub. I think this is the correct play. Oh, he made the correct play though too. I don't have anything for Haxorus anymore, but I can break that sub. But 1,000 Arrows isn't gonna put it in the freaking range of Nihilego, which is pretty disheartening. Well, he can't hit that hard and be that fast and be that bulky. There's no way. Banded 1,000 Arrows only does that much. That really blows. You can kill Zygarde. Okay. We still got Seismitoad though. Oh, well, that sucks. That's really annoying. If he's fast, that's really silly. I can't go Nihilego yet. I have to go to Zygarde and try to break that thing with... What does Earthquake do? Not enough. We definitely die. I think I have to go Jellicent to this point. Kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to try to taunt that thing. I don't know why I went Boom Boom so early. I didn't think... I don't know. I should have predicted the... Is he gonna be fast? Like Porygon 2? I don't know how he can hit that hard and be that bulky at the same time. Why does Discharge do so much to our Jellicent? That's insane. That's so crazy. Oh, I forgot to change my Jellicent. Oh, I clicked Taunt. Nice. Okay, I have to try weakening this thing. I have to click Scald. I mean, at the same time, I could go to Zygarde. Click... No, I have to click Scald and try to weaken this thing and just hope he doesn't get a fully paralysis. That freeze really kind of put us on the back foot. If I can get a burn right now, that'd be great. No. Don't get a paralysis. Good. Alright, let's go for a Scald now. He didn't bring his fairy, so Outrage spam is for real. I don't think we can win though because Seismitoad. Because that freaking... Damn, that sucks, that freeze. Oh well, part of Pokemon. We'll see what happens. Not a big deal. Burn would be really freaking nice, though. Nope. That's okay. Could have won to Zygarde there, but... I mean, he shouldn't click recover. Outrage 2 KOs this thing. I mean, for whatever reason, we didn't carry a ground coverage move on Seismitoad. Or if it's Earth Power, we could live. I'm just going to click Outrage. It's my best play. Sludge, it should be in range of Sludge Wave then, too. Ice Beam kills, but then he's in range of Sludge Wave. And maybe Nihilego can somehow bring this game back. I doubt it, but... Nihiligo's got a chance if it would somehow be able to kill the stupid Seismitoad. But sadly, no chance. If we would have gotten the speed boost here, if we were Life Orb with speed boost, I think we would actually, well, not win, because he'd probably win Rindo Berry Seismitoad, but... that freeze kind of sucks, but whatever. It's part of the game. I mean, his best play is... Actually, what is his best play here? It's definitely not to let this die. He sacks off Haxorus. Interesting. If he didn't bring a ground coverage move in Seismitoad, he doesn't know we're Scarfed, but he's going to know we're Scarfed after this. So we should go into Seismitoad. Yeah, I guarantee you brought a ground move in Seismitoad, though. He would have been foolish not to. Then again, if we get a... Depending is 7 Seismitoad. Earth Power doesn't kill Nihilego from full if he's defensive. Yeah, the only chance we have, like, he would have had to bring a ground move in net with Seismitoad, right? For Brandino? Well, this is 2-hit KOing Rainucleus, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is for sure 2-hit KOing Rainucleus. Psyshock. Oko's Nihilego? Wow. Okay. Well, then he just lives. Unless we get a crit. That... Are you shitting me? He's more Spidef than Fizdef. Damn. I guess he's a Spidef. Because that didn't even do half. Damn. That's GG. Wonder why he didn't go Toad. I mean, he must not have had a ground move then. I don't know why he's like stalling with this when he can just end me right now. That's just kind of foolish. You should just like click Psyshock. Spidef for Rainucleus, I don't really... I think more of a Fizdef set with that set would have been better, but hey. I knew he was bringing that set. I should have just brought Lipard. I knew he was bringing that Rainucleus set, but that's on me for team prep. Then again, that I did have ways of knocking it out, but that freeze just put me on the back foot really, really bad. So, oh, that's part of the game though. So we had a good season. So good luck to the Kyle in the championship. Okay, just click Psyshock, please. There's like two shy shocks at this point, and you win. So that's all you have to do. Just click shy shock. All right. Oh, you got psychic. Okay. All right, that crit didn't matter, but hey, that's the game. That's okay though. That's the game we play. Good game to Kyle. That wasn't like the game that we wanted it to be because of certain hacks, but hey, he deserved to win. Porygon 2 was kind of difficult for me to deal with, but at the same time, it would have played out differently. But regardless, good game to Kyle. He deserves to move on. He'll be either facing Leo or Phantom Base, aka Tyler. Have a great day, and I love you guys all so very much. Adios, Substrike Army. Bye-bye. Peace.